Isaiah, there's a lot of things from the game that people ask you about. I got to ask you about the dunk and where that ranks for you. Dunks.
I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen the dunk. I haven't seen the dunk, so I couldn't tell you where it ranks. I think it was on that one guy standing under the rim. I heard it in the huddle when we were talking about our game plan. I heard it being played on the big screen, and I wanted to look up so bad, but I didn't want to be that guy watching his own highlights while coach is talking. So I have not seen it yet.
Thanks.
That might be the most honest answer you will ever get from it.
Yeah.
Let's go next to Nate Bauer. Justin Morgenstein, you'll be on deck, and then Mark Brennan.
Sorry. Hey, Izaiah. Just wondering about you guys' like body language and the way that you guys kind of responded to, having been up and losing that lead. Can you just kind of assess where you guys are in terms of your cohesiveness as a team right now?
It was definitely frustrating when we did lose the lead, but that's how the Big Ten is. No matter how much of a lead you have, teams aren't just gonna give up. Teams aren't gonna lay down and die. They're gonna come at you with everything they have. And as far as our cohesiveness, I feel like this is the most connected we've been all season, because only a connected team wins that game. Because we were down, going into the final minutes, and we just knew we had to come up with big stops, make big plays. And, the guys did that. I'm proud of them.
Thank you, Zay. Great answer. Let's go next to Justin Morgenstein and then Tanyan Luce.
Izaiah, 36 minutes from you. Last two games, both of them. Jamarian set 35, MJ 36 tonight. What have it been like for you guys, to play these extra minutes with Miles out, and how accepting are you of taking these extra minutes?
It's definitely, a challenge, but, the coaches give us, good breaks with the media breaks. They do a good job of timing it so it doesn't feel like 36 minutes. They're combining it with timeouts. They're moving pieces around. So they're doing a really good job with managing that. And as far as, accepting the roles, we knew that when Miles went down, we were all going to have to step up and, play better, play more minutes and everything like that. So we all really just accepted the challenge, and we knew, we have to be out there giving our all no matter what. We can't use anything as an excuse.
Tanyan Luce, you've got a question for Izaiah.
Hi, Izaiah. Earlier in the season, I kind of asked about how, you guys felt like you had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder because a lot of people around the country had low expectations for this team. And now, given that the start of the season may have not really gone the way you guys wanted to, do you think you're now kind of trying to fight to earn some of that respect back going forward now you got these two wins?
Definitely. Not just for the outside's respect, but really, for our own pride. We definitely didn't start off Big Ten how we wanted to, but it was just before the Rutgers game, it was just a message of, staying optimistic, staying together, and doing what we need to do, defend home court and stand our ground, because we knew a lot of people were counting us out, but we just don't let any of that get to us. And, we just got to go out there, play Penn State basketball, and go out there, find a way to win.
We'll wrap up the session with Izaiah with a question from Mark Brennan.
Izaiah, how do you feel physically now after this grind of 4 games in 7 days, and what's it going to be like to have this gigantic layoff of a few days before you get to play your next game? Thank you.
After this game was probably the first time that I've admitted to myself that I'm exhausted. Because every time somebody asks me, or every time the coaches ask me, I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. Let's go win. So it was definitely a grind playing this many games in this amount of time. It's definitely unlike anything we've ever done before. To come out of it 2-2, we're okay. But we're just focused on the next. And yeah, this layover of a couple days does seem huge, really. But we're gonna use it, get our rest, and then just come back 100% ready to win the next one.